welcome to 1913, and we are Let's Playing King's Quest VI. In the last episode, we made it to the Isle of Wonder, and we're exploring some of this stuff.
Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled.
Yeah, so we need to
Why,
pick up...
it must be iceberg lettuce.
So we need to pick up some iceberg lettuce, and then we only have
Alexander picks ahead of iceberg lettuce.
We only have a certain amount of time to do what we need to do with this iceberg lettuce before it melts.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
So what we need to do is run down here. Because we're done with the Isle of Wonder for right now. We'll be back. And let us use...
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Now we're going to head over to the Isle of the Beast.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
And here we are. And we'll be right back with this guy. Anyways, what you want to do here with the boiling water is throw in this iceberg lettuce.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce.
Because if you don't, then if you try to walk in there, you're going to burn to death.
The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
Alright, we'll be right back. Let's go back here and talk to this thing.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not. Odd-looking you are.
Oh, are you Yoda?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
I'm just gonna take you.
Won't you come down?
Come down? Why for? No, you I do not.
What about if I show you something? What about if I show you this stupid sentence?
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you.
Alright, so now we get this thing. It's hanging out in Alexander. Which is kind of funny.
That was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
Yeah, plus that tomato. We got a trio going here. So let's grab this lamp.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
It's still very hot. And even if you throw another iceberg...
Ouch!
Even if you throw
The
another...
pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
I was going to say, even if you throw another iceberg
Alexander
lettuce in there,
takes
it
the
won't cool
old
down
hunter's
anymore.
lamp from the tree.
So now we have a lamp. And let us save our game, because it's a good idea. And we will save it under King's Quest 6D. Alright, so let's walk up here to the Isle of the
As
Beast.
Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Yeah, this guy here is the magic guy that we met before, and this archer guy will kill
Alexander
us.
picks up the brick.
And yeah, we need that brick.
I'm Alexander of Daventry. Who are you?
What difference does it make? Just come on over here. I'll tell you my life history if you still want to hear it.
Nah, I don't want to hear your life history. I'm out of here.
You aren't going to listen to me, are you?
No, I'm
Well,
not.
we'll just see about that.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
Again. Alright, so let's head off back over here and use our magic map to head back to the Isle of
Alexander
Wonder.
pulls out his magic map.
And we will go to the Isle of
Alexander
Wonder.
feels a
We will warp to the Isle of Wonder. We will go back to this bookworm. And we will take out this thing that is technically a dangling participle.
Hello, bookworm. I have something you might be interested in.
Well, what is it
this time?
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Something
Well,
really good.
then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
I'd like something very nice.
This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
What kind of book is it? Let's look at it.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something something riddle book. Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside.
Oh, there's
The
a
book
page
contains
missing.
riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing.
Of course.
What was the riddle, he wonders. More importantly, what was the answer?
Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is save my game because when I was playing this another time, I actually had some trouble.
Wow.
And whenever I
Hi,
collected this
gorgeous.
piece here,
Oh, what a
it would always
luscious
freeze the
looking hunk
game.
of flesh you are.
So yeah, this Black Widow spider
Thank you.
is trying
I
to hook
guess.
up with us, which is
Who are you?
weird.
How charming of you to pretend
Anyways,
not
as you
to
can
know.
see, there is a
I'm Black Widow, of course.
a
The femme fatale of all
thing.
femme fatales.
loose
Know what I
webbing.
mean?
So don't go and try and pick up
You
that
know,
paper.
I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, I mean, an honor to have me as a bride.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
I guess so.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! I mean, the loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
Alright, so what I want to do is pull this thing.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
She's gonna fall over, and then I'm gonna grab
Alexander
this piece of
snatches
paper.
the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
It says love. So I must be part of the thing here. And then, yeah, after that, my game freezes all the time. I don't know what happens, but I can't do anything else after, so... You know the answer, and yeah, I won't get all the points because I can't literally do that part. But you know the riddle is love, is the clue, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm not sure why it does that, but whatever. Anyways, continue. But I just wanted to do that to tell
Alexander pulls...
to tell you that it's love. Love is a battlefield.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Let's head back into town. See what's going on now. Just sing. Oh, what's this?
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Cassima.
Oh no.
For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles." Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event.
Oh, no.
If he doesn't do something soon, Cassima will be another man's wife.
Not his. Alright, so let's head into the bookstore. Oh, it's Jello.
Jello, how fare you? And what news have you from the castle?
Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Cassima. Married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend.
Yes, it is.
If only I knew Cassima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jello.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliph had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cassima ever since she was a young girl.
Sick.
And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Cassima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cassima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
Alright, Joe, take it easy. Keep it real. Alright, now that he's gone, let us give this riddle book over to this guy. And
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted.
Yes.
And a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Yes, as you remember in the third game, spellcasting was a big pain in the ass, but it's so much easier in this game now. So, there's the magic paint spell. We need swamp ooze, river styx water, black horse feather. And yeah, we can cast it, but we don't have anything. If you click that, you can go to the next one, make rain. Salt water, not from the sea, sacred water, and falling water. So keep that in mind as well. Charming the creature of a night. Skull, sulfur, aka brimstone, and a strand of a pure maiden's hair.
This is the last.
No. Okay, so this is it. So what are there? 4 spells? Make rain, charm creature of the night, and make paint. Alright, so that's it. Alright, cool. Let's go. And let's go over here. Back in the pawn shop.
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the ferry, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Oh, poor baby. Hey, poor baby. Alright, so let's talk to you.
How fare you, good merchant?
Thankfully, I fare better than my business.
Yeah, I already heard you say that. Shut your hole. Now, let me give you this pearl.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Damn right.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Sure. Sure, you are. At least you're a decent pawn shop guy. Alright, now I need to give him the Nightingale.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Now what we need
Of course,
to collect
Prince Alex, please choose
the
something in
flute.
exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
So yeah, this game here is probably one of my
I'll
favorite
take the
computer
flute.
games because it's just so
The
fun.
Very
And I
good,
had a
Prince
lot of,
Alex.
me and my
May
brother,
its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Thank
me
you.
and my brother used to play this game all the time as kids. And it was just a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool stuff to be done. So let's come down here and let us save our game, because that's what we do. We save it. And what I'm going to do is give Sing Sing Daventry thing. And as you can see,
Alexander
the
holds
genie's
out his
over here.
insignia ring to the Nightingale, hoping she perhaps is the Nightingale that Jallo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the ring to Cassima. The ring is the one thing he has that might alert Cassima to his presence on the Isles.
Yes.
The Nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring. She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cassima.
Probably, probably not. And look, it is Cassima.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here.
Yes.
Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
Damn right. So now we get ourselves a red ribbon. Red
The little bird
ribbon.
makes a delivery.
So let's pick up the red ribbon.
It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cassima herself?
Maybe.
Or am I merely wishing it were so?
Well, why would a bird bring a ribbon? Alright, so what you can do now is if you use the hand icon
Alexander examines the red ribbon
on the ribbon,
and
you'll
finds
get
a
something.
strand of long black hair.
We'll need that. So we'll need this. If you don't get this here, you'll get it somewhere else. You need a strand of ribbon from a pure maiden. Now we got that. Let's go to the beach and head back to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Wonder. So yeah, me and my brother used to have a lot of fun playing this. And we would always find it really
Alexander
funny
feels a strange pulling sensation.
to see all the cool stuff happen and stuff. Like, we actually did both endings, which was pretty cool. And all the different variations, because there are different variations. So what we need to do is come over here. And there's a teacup over here. We need to collect that.
Alexander takes the teacup.
Alright, so we got ourselves a teacup. Alright, so let's see if we can grab this, what am I trying to do? Alright, so let's look through this thing. This thing is a hole in the wall.
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
Let's look through it. Oh, look at that, and there's...
Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard.
Alright,
Wow, it really is a hole in the wall.
that is pretty cool. Oh, look at these things. They're being
Zounds,
nasty.
those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Right, so I can't grab this thing because it
Alexander decides to pick up the hole in the wall. A hole in the wall could be a very useful thing.
Oh no, it's running away.
Alexander startled the poor thing. It's run off to hide behind the wallflowers.
Alright, so what do we need to do in order to get that wallflower and those snapdragons from stop bothering me? Let's play the flute.
May I have this dance?
Oh, my!
I guess he's talking to the flowers.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them.
Yay, so let's get this hole in the wall.
While the
Boom.
wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Yay. So I am actually going to stop my the game here, and in the next episode we will head up into Chessboard Land and meet the rulers of the Isle of Wonder. This has been Kenshin 1913. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.